What's up everybody, it's your boy Skipx here with another video for you guys here today, and I want to talk about why I personally feel that a Drakengard 1 remake is going to happen at some point during this decade. So let's jump into it. So as we know, at some point within the next year or two, NieR Replicant version 1.2 is going to be coming out, which is a remastered, revamped, and upgraded version of the NieR Replicant game. And with that being said, with the rabid fan base that NieR has ever since Automata released, combined with the cult fan base that the NieR and Drakengard series had before Automata just brought the series to stardom, I think it's all but guaranteed that this game is going to sell very well. As seen in the comments of the reveal trailer, where you can see multiple people talking about, oh, finally I can plug up my PS3, or I don't have to worry about buying a PS3 or looking at a YouTube video talking about this game. I can actually play it now, because a lot of people want to go back and experience those old Drakengard and NieR games, but there's no way to play them on current hardware, whether that's PC or even the current generation consoles or even the next gen ones that will be releasing. And to be quite honest, I don't know who really wants to play them, because as much as I love the original NieR just stalled, let's just be real, the gameplay isn't nothing to write to your mother about, which is why they are doing so much. And basically it is a remake, even though they don't want to call it one. It is essentially a remake gameplay wise, probably not story wise. They'll just probably add things in there, but the story will generally be the same, because that is one of the strongest things about Yoko Taro's games, is that his stories are great, but usually his gameplay is less than adequate. But that's not really the fault of him, that's just due to who was making the games, not really his directorial decisions. Now going into Drakengard 1, the game that started this whole series off, in my opinion still has one of the most unique stories in video games. Back when it released in the early 2000s, and even till this day, with just the subject matter and themes that are tackled within that story. But the biggest drawback of that game is the ground combat. It's not exactly fun to play as Kane when all he does is this the entire game. Obviously the air combat missions are a lot more fun. You get to play as Angelus, and she feels like really heavy and weighty, as a dragon should be. In my opinion, they shouldn't exactly be graceful unless they're like really small. But with me getting into regards of why I think it could happen, and I honestly think it could happen within this decade, is number one, the relationship between Yoko Taro and Platinum Games. As I have talked about on this channel before, Hideki Kamiya has verbatim said that it's not too far off to say that Yoko Taro saved Platinum Games after Microsoft left them high and dry with them canceling Scalebound. And that's where I have to keep going. You see where I'm getting at, and I think you know where I'm going with this. Scalebound's assets and just the technology developed behind the game, with you getting off of your dragon, fighting enemies, and then jumping back on your dragon to fight large enemies, is just sitting there. The concept and the technology developed for that game is just sitting there, and nobody is using it. And seeing as Microsoft and Xbox canceled the game, wouldn't all Platinum Games have to do is just use that technology, but just develop it for a different game? Possibly a game that could use an overhaul in gameplay like Drakengard 1? I don't know about you guys, but I'm just saying all of the signs point to one day possibly us getting two games that we really want in one. For those people who were really excited about Scalebound possibly getting that somewhat within a Drakengard 1 remake, and us Drakengard fans getting a remake of a game that we have wanted to see for a very long time with revamped gameplay. I think it's honestly just there for the taking if these two companies want to do it, which is Square Enix and Platinum Games. And obviously, as Yoko Taro has stated before, if Square Enix gives him the money, he'll do it. Show him the money and he will do it. He does not care. Or would you want a brand new game? Would you want Drakengard 4? Would you want a NieR such and such? Would you want it to spin off into another series? Because if you didn't know, NieR is just a spin-off series from the Drakengard series. But either way, I'll be happy to get more of either of these series, as long as they aren't a cash grab and are a very high quality product. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more videos like this one, like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below your opinions on what I'm talking about right now. But either way, it has been your boy Skipx, and I am out.